It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one following a loss to the Timberwolves. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Charlotte.
And Darius Garland, no doubt a point guard on the rise.
Yeah, I think this guy's future is really promising, and it's because of his strong work ethic, his desire to keep working on his game and get better.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game.
Off the power from Leonard on full display there.
Ball with it. There's a screen by Williams. Shot from the top of the key. The kick out to Ball. Lock at 6. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. A shot by Williams, no good.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Here's Leonard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And finished off by Williams.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Garland with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Ball fires from way outside. And Williams is right there.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
There's Garland. And Ball with the block.
And great effort defensively from Ball. Timing the rejection perfect.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And you got to like the vision for marking it. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Here's Ball. And there's the drive. Here's Williams. Williams a screen. Here's Hayward. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
And has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
So, Richard, with the Cavs, there were bumps in the road after 4 straight trips to the finals a few years ago, clearly.
Yeah, and that's to be expected after losing LeBron. They had to reset most of the roster, but they've done a nice job of building the team back with Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. It has been very, very impressive watching them work.
Now, here's Okoro. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Leonard draws the double. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Now, here's Ball. Scoreless thus far. From 12 feet out. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Garland is double. Wasted no time on that one. That's now 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Pass to Washington. Inside. Stolen by Garland. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. And Mobley throws it down.
A sometimes underrated playmaker. Leonard continues to do it all.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
On their way to the floor is Dawn Squad.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Hornets trail by 4. And here is Rozier. Lets it go from the wing. Screen by Jones. Rozier into the lane.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
Garland with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Miller. Cavaliers with the rebound. Right side Markkanen. Who's in the corner. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
12.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. Richard, you've got one of the great personalities in this game. Did humor serve you well during your playing days?
Yes, I would say it was, because most of the time I was talking more trash to my teammates than to the other team. But that's just been my personality since I was a kid.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. But if you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. Charlotte calls timeout. Cavaliers making a switch here. And it's the Hornets with the ball, trailing by 13. They host the Spurs after this one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Here's Leonard. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Leonard. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Pass to LeVert. That one doesn't drop. Stolen by LeVert. Mobley with it. Jones covering. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
Number 3, Terry Rozier III.
And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 13-point game. Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the bounce.
And stolen by Hayward. Here's Rozier. Finished off the break. Rozier's got 6.
He's a competitor. Even amongst the trees, Rozier has such confidence in his ability to finish.
There's the pick. The drive by Rubio. It's LeVert on the wing. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Hornets trail by 9. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Thor. He has yet to score. Here he goes. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
There's Garland. Okoro wide open. He fires. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Down low. Thor.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get
it to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, he didn't exactly light it up from the free throw line a season ago. Shot right around 70%.
And he makes the first but misses the second. You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Garland surveying the D. Pass to Niang. To the paint. Kicks it out to Garland. Hits the three-point bomb. Garland's got 10.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
Back to ball. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Screen by Niang. To the inside. Looking for Garland. He gets it there. Pass to Okoro. Back to Niang. Kicks it out to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Miller. Here's Thor. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Inside. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And Cleveland making a change here. Nobody near Williams. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Garland. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Stolen by Okoro. Three-pointer. And that's good. Here is Garland for 3. Garland's got 8 points in the quarter.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And that one drops.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridge is also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Hornets trail by 11. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And, Kevin, you got to love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
And it's Rozier missing. And here are the Cavaliers. Here's Leonard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
Well, Leonard will battle you inside, and his strength can get him through the opposition.
And the Hornets call time here. Here's Ball. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now Hayward. The 19-foot shot. And again, the Hornets missing. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cavaliers. This is the most they've led by 13 points. And here comes Hayward, leading the fast break. And it's Washington missing.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much. The Cavaliers have one of the league's stingiest defenses. Evan Mobley says it's tough to be the best defense nowadays. Every team has multiple guys that are super talented. So just hanging our hats on defense every night. All of us are very versatile, can guard multiple positions. That's what makes us so good. Back to you guys.
Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. Down low. Here's Williams. Mobley with the rebound.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Mobley is screened. Holds it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Ball no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
To the paint. Cleveland moving the ball around. Strus's shot is good.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Latrey connects from 3-point range. Strus got his 3rd basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Hornets call time here. So both teams making some changes here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Okoro. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Okoro's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. As Evan Mobley's game continues to evolve and develop, Richard, he could be a real monster down low. And something else defensively.
Yeah, he's special defensively, and on offense, he has so much room for growth. If he can learn how to dominate the paint, then he will be an unstoppable two-way force.
And what you love about Hayward, the all-around ability. Scores, facilitates rebounds, and does so with consistency.
Outside Garland. Fires for 3. And here's Leonard from 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
Charlotte making a switch here. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half. Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And the Hornets call time here. Now, here's Rozier. 6 points for him. And Jones has it in the corner. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Here's Leonard, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to Rozier. Launches it. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Moment here now for an injury report. And let's get an update on LaMelo Ball's injury with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I had a minute to catch up with the Hornets' head athletic trainer. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. Well, you hate suffering injuries any time of the year, but it's especially impactful this early on. Tough break. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And the basket by Rozier.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last 2 seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
So far, the game plan has been to give the ball to Kawhi. And with how well it's working, there's no reason to change.
And it's Smith penetrating. Miller with a wide open look. That three off the mark. And they're running. Fade away. Misses off the left iron. On the wing, Rozier. He gets that one.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 14 points here in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. To the left wing. Pass to Leonard. Now Strus. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Leonard. The three. And it's Strus missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
To the middle. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Floats one up. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Substitution for the away team.
A minute 50 left in the game. Back to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep?
Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Darius Garland. David.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Cavaliers. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. If he were to miss time right now, it would really hurt this team, especially during the latter stages of the season. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Darius Garland.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
That one is no good. Rozier with the ball. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter. I'm Brian Anderson. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Smart outside. Outside Vanderbilt. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
Pass to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Flashing his athleticism yet again. The claw is looking strong inside.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Garland. Here's Markkanen. Uncovered. And the shot goes.
This is where Markkanen is lethal. Good balance off the catch, smooth mechanics, soft touch.
The 2023 postseason didn't go as the Grizzlies had envisioned it, Smitty.
Yeah, a first-round departure. B.A., I think inexperience and overconfidence got the better of them. A veteran Lakers team was able to put them away.
Down low. Out to Leonard. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. 5 to shoot. Barton with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Smart. Outside Durant. It's stolen by Leonard. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Okoro. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
Timeout called. Memphis. Around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Smart left side. Pass to Barton. Launches it. Back to Durant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Now here's Markkanen. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Here's Durant. They get the rebound. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And stolen by Markkanen.
Great energy and activity on defense.
What can't Leonard do? Keeping his eyes up, pinpoint strike. That's a nice play.
And Durant with the big finish.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And for a guy who doesn't talk or emote much, Kawhi Leonard is a commanding presence.
D.A., he reminds me a little of Tim Duncan. The way Leonard just puts his head down, goes to work, and leads by example.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. Nails it from three.
This is a big part of Jackson's game. It isn't the best-looking shot, but it's deadly.
And Garland gets double. Markkanen outside. Hits a three-pointer. Markkanen's got his third bucket of the night.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside Vanderbilt. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Selfless play by Durant, not trying to do everything by himself out there.
Here's Garland. Yep, that one goes.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Memphis trailing here. Durant surveying the D. There's the drive.
The long strides of Durant gliding through the lane. Throw it down, big fella.
Markkanen outside. Back to Garland. From about 19. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Barton. Back to Durant. To the inside. Tipped. On the break. Oh, denied by Durant.
The wingspan of KD makes it so easy for him to get to shots like that.
Here's Okoro. Blocked again! No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
And Mobley gets it to go.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That's the first game of a 6-game road trip.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now here's Rose. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Derek is just exceptional in the paint. A gifted scorer amongst the trees.
And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area. And even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Cleveland. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
The Cavaliers leading. Markkanen outside. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Kevin Durant talked about what keeps him going. He said, quote, simply put, I enjoy hooping. I like when the ball goes through the rim, working on my game, building with the team. It gives me joy that I crave, a kid-like energy. So I'm going to keep chasing that feeling. And the second that goes away, I'll call it quits. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Here's Rubio. After the basket by Memphis. Here's Mobley. Plenty of space. Pass to Leonard. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen misses. So it's the Grizzlies now. 7-point differential. Outside Durant. Adams a screen. Shot from the top of the key. To the left side wing. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies making a change here.
Grizzlies substitution, number 2.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Ricky Rubio.
The raw talent of Kevin Durant is mind-blowing. You can throw anything at him, and he'll get it done.
And both free throws good for Durant. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. That makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Lets it fly. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 12.
Kevin Durant is having his way out there tonight.
Nie, left side. Back to LeVert. Pass to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Strus's shot is off. Durant draws the double. Back to Rose. Now Barton. Out to the wing. Pass to Durant. Over Strus. Goes back up. Rose can't connect.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Outside Strus. Floats one up. On the wing, Strus. Tries again. Adams grabs the miss. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Cleveland calls timeout. Goes up off the inbound. And it's slammed in by Durant.
I don't think we've ever seen a player of Durant's size who can handle the rock that well.
The drive by Garland. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson, the screen. Outside Durant. Shot from 16. And the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Back to Garland. Here's Leonard. Knocks down the 18-footer. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
This is what you do when your opponents try to take away the 3 and the painted area.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Markkanen from long range. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Cavaliers ahead, up 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, when you think of potential 50, 40, 90 guys, Lauri Markkanen has the chops for it, Smitty.
It's so great to see him come into his own, B.A. Took him a while to adjust to the league, but now the league's having to adjust to him.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Markkanen.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Inside. Here's Konchar. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Ooh, Markkanen, confident from long range.
Well, we knew Markkanen could shoot, but the consistency right out of the gate has surprised all of us.
Here's Rose. Mobley with the block. Pass to Okoro. Mobley outside. Back to Markkanen. Doubled by Jackson. To the paint. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Smart. Jackson the screen. Ooh, nice. Smart slipping inside.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Garland for three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Well, you talk about a team on the rise. The Grizzlies are young and dangerous, Smitty.
BA, they hang their hats on the defensive end. With their length and activity, they make it hard for people to handle them.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, there's a youthful exuberance in the Grizzlies locker room that some say more resembles a college team. Jaren Jackson Jr. said, quote, everybody listens to the same music, does the same things, watches the same stuff. We all vibe together and we like hanging around each other, and it translates. Brian?
Oh, you like that connection. Allie, thank you. Garland, no good.
You've got to love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Roddy. Smart outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Out to Rose. Fires for 3. The rebound by Markkanen. The Cavaliers leading. A minute 42 left in the third. Pass to Strus. Outside Garland. Markkanen for 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Memphis. They trail by 1. Pass to Durant. Over Leonard. Here's Adams. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Adams got his first 2 points.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
Right wing. On the wing, Thompson. And another miss by Cleveland.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now a 3-point Grizzly lead.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Leonard looking over the floor. And he's going for the lob. And Mobley throws it down.
Coming off the screen, Kawhi attracts so much defensive attention. Hard to throw a blanket over the roller at the same time.
Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. And he makes both free throws.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
To the inside. Leonard spikes it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Timeout called. Memphis.
It's your Cleveland Cavaliers dream team. Make some noise. Dream team, a big round of applause.
12 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Now here's Durant. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Buries it from 3. Vanderbilt's got 6. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the 3rd. Both teams putting up some points. It's the Grizzlies up by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we... And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Let's give a few Cleveland welcome to the 10th Crew Hot Squad.
To hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Good job here, Allie. Thanks. Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The size and length of Durant poses problems for defenders, which is why they foul him.
And both free throws good for Durant.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Here's Markkanen. It's Markkanen scoring inside.
Easy shot for Markkanen. Has the height to shoot over anyone from that mid-range area.
Outside Durant. Back to Smart. The help from Markkanen. Down low. Shot clock at 6. No luck on that one. The Cavs trailing. Inside. Mobley. That's in there. Rubio with the assist.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. With the drive. KD jams it straight down.
And you know KD was looking to hammer it down on that play.
Markkanen right side. Here's Okoro. Mobley down low. Kicks it out to Markkanen. The 3-ball. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Feeling it tonight. Markkanen has that scores gene. Once he gets on a roll, it looks effortless.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Leonard. Markkanen outside. Lots of room. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Memphis leading. Barton right side. And here's Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Leonard outside. Pass to Okoro. Now Rubio. Out to Mobley. Pulls up on the wing. Barton pulls it in. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 3-point lead. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smart. A moment here for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Darius Garland. Allie, what's the update?
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Cleveland. The initial diagnosis is a strained MCL. The severity yet to be determined and is pending an MRI. Obviously a terrible way to start the season. The good news, though, plenty of time left to figure things out for them.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
I mean, a devastating blow, to say the least.
Mobley on a screen. Here's Leonard. And another miss by Cleveland. Outside Durant. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Grizzlies.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Back to Rubio. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Markkanen. And finally, they hit one.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Durant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be Evan Mobley. First free throw is good. And that'll put him up by 9.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Durant.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Now Rubio. And so it's the the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to
It's Friday night. And live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. This is the first game back in Denver for the Nuggets. Here, matched up against Cleveland, is how they'll kick off the new season. They controlled everything in both games last year, going 2-0.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Jokic gets it to go. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. To the middle. Here's Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Outside Gordon. And it's Jokic in the corner. Shoots. Out left to the wing. Kicks it out to Gordon. Stolen by Markkanen. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
And over the years, we have seen Kawhi Leonard continue, Doris, to battle through injuries.
Kevin, he has been a hot topic as it relates to that loaded word, load management. But we have to be fair. Kawhi has had a number of leg and knee issues. There is a certain amount of caution you want to take where his body is concerned.
They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Here's Mobley. Jokic grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Nobody near Leonard. Hits it from three-point range. Leonard's got 7 points.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Pass to Jokic. Gordon a screen. Shot clock at 5. Down low. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Mobley is screened. The three from Garland. Another three for Cleveland.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the inside. Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now, here's Jokic. At the elbow, it's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, the size is there, but the vertical is what really is eye-popping with Aaron Gordon.
Inside. Count that one from Mobley.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Cavaliers making a switch here. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Nuggets making a switch here.
Out of bounds. Cavaliers ball.
Here's Garland.
Reggie Jackson.
Outside, Markkanen. A kick out to Mobley. From downtown, another three for Cleveland.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Jackson with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Stolen by Markkanen. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Mobley. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mobley's got his third bucket of the night. Here's Caldwell Pope, defended by Strus. Back to Gordon. Stolen by Markkanen. Holds it up there for Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Cavaliers on top, up by... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jamal Murray had to be patient working his way back to peak form after his ACL injury. Luckily for him, hard work is nothing new. He says, I feel like I got better in the time I was out. I don't overthink it when it comes to basketball. If you want to let me shoot, let me shoot. I'm just confident in my game like that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, very confident, right, D.A.? Thank you. Count it, good. Garland's got 5 now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's Jackson with the drive. Thompson with the rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the 2-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Leonard. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
So many advantages Kawhi Leonard has when he's inside. Size, power, strength. To the cup he goes.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. So both teams changing it up here. Now we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. To the paint, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Mobley outside. Pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
We've seen this script before. Kawhi Leonard starts early and continues throughout the course of the night. Defense is in for a long haul.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish in the next few years.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Markkanen.
I love Aaron Gordon's ability to defend any position. What a luxury for a coach.
Murray outside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic with it. Inside. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
That's what you call great instincts and being opportunistic on the defensive end. Nice steal by Mobley.
Now Jokic. Gordon inside. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Back to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Gordon. Back to Jokic. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Here's Brown. And the 3 ball is good.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Outside, Markkanen. Plenty of space. Takes the 3. Denver grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Rubio with a wide open look. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Cavaliers on D. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
6 on the shot clock. Garland from deep three-point land. Misses the deep three-point attempt. All going up court. Back to Jokic. Here's the 3. Jokic, big man with the triple.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decision.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 5. Aston Niang. Back to Garland. That one's off. Still out of sync.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll return shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 9-point game. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about him. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. And Okoro throws it down.
This guy is a tremendous defensive force. Okoro has the potential to be an elite two-way guard.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
Has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
Pass to Leonard. And it's blocked by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
Here's Porter. The offensive rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Back to Garland. Mobley wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mobley's got 5 points in the quarter. Denver calls timeout.
It's the time of the game, Nuggets fans. Here comes your Nuggets dance team.
The Nuggets trail by 12. And here is Murray. Still yet to score. Right side, Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Banked in off the glass.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. At that time, working inside.
Here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Pass to Strus. Misses the 3. Mobley comes with the double team. And here's Jokic outside. Denver passing it around. And stolen by Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, you can see once Mobley grabs a steal, he's ready to take off, gets down the floor so effortlessly.
You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. The Nuggets trailed by 10. 2 minutes. To the middle. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, the offensive game of Aaron Gordon continues to improve, and when he's feeling it, he stays aggressive.
Up top, Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
And this is how Jokic gets you. He scores in a variety of ways. Few true centers can handle it like he can. Just an incredible player.
And the Cavaliers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Rubio with it. Scoreless thus far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you look at Kawhi's career, one of the first things he did was work on his consistency from the free throw line. Why? Because he's excellent drawing contact.
And Greg finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they'd had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
2 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Gordon missing. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Back to Leonard. 30 seconds left in the third. Over Caldwell Pope. And too long on the shot.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
A 3 from Leonard. Evan Mobley getting it done for the Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 7. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And it's Leonard missing. And here's Denver. Down low. Here's Gordon. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
Garland fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Jokic inside. A slam by Jokic.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
outside Garland, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. The Nuggets trail by 3. Now Murray. Pass to Jokic. There's a screen by Porter. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Nice touch on the jump shot. Jokic's shooting ability changes his team's definition of spacing.
And finished off by Leonard.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Jokic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now, here's Garland. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's Denver with the rebound. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Gordon. And here's Jokic. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Murray. Jokic with it. Covered by Mobley. To take the lead. And it's Denver scoring again.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Here's Murray. Jokic a screen. Lock at 6. Goes up on the wing. To the right side. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Mobley with the block.
That's a big-time send-back by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out. Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
And it's Gordon missing.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's a Okoro. It's it out to Garland. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family. You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Oh, they get it back. Garland left side. Holds it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about the young big man Evan Mobley coming through in the clutch? We see you, young sir.
Jokic lumbering in. And Jokic slams it in. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. Money!
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
To the paint. Caldwell Pope. Count it!
And in the moment of truth, KCP calling for the ball and delivering a powerful blow.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Leonard with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Yes!
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Jokic inside. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Deep 2 from Murray. Blocked again. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Porter outside. It's money from deep.
Just refusing to back down when the spotlight's brightest. Porter outstanding at taking over here in the clutch.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, Markkanen at the line here, and let's remember, since he entered the league, he's always shot free throws at a high clip. Now you just add the pressure-filled moments.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance,